Good morning. How's your real estate journey going? You've stumbled on mine. Congratulations. My name is Zach Grond. I work for United Real Estate Solutions in Tennessee. So yesterday, I went with some clients to visit a property that one investor had bought from another, and I was in between that deal. So I was working with both of them, showed up at the property. It had been broken into. So today, I'm going to meet with the police. Don't know if we're going to file a report, but I'm going to secure the lock on it and basically make sure it's, everything is okay and the place isn't vandalized too much. But it wasn't really the house was it's going to be a flip anyway, and it wasn't necessarily trash, but the house was not in the best condition. So I'm going to take you along on that journey today. So come ride with me. Just to be completely transparent, I've never had a property be broke into in the middle of a deal. The paperwork is not finished from one to the other. There's already been one closing from the seller to the investor, but not from investor to investor, and windows have been broken out and things like that. So I'm dealing with this on the fly and letting everyone know what's going on, but I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. So basically right now I'm going to Lowe's and I'm going to get a lock for the door to secure the door again, since they broke the other one. And then I'm going to call the police and file a report, and then we'll see what happens from there. So what's up, big boy?
What are you doing?
You look like you're feeling better.
I heard you were. I seen that you're doing selling properties now.
That's right. That's right. Where are the locks at?
Oh, just the door lock?
Well,
Or
hasp lock.
Like a padlock?
Yeah, padlock.
Right
Okay,
around
sweet.
the
All right,
corner.
thank you.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you. Good. That's good. You're looking better.
Everything is right there, and hasps
Yeah.
are on aisle 2, 3/4 of the way down, left-hand side.
Thank you.
Okay?
I used to have barbershops in my county here before I started selling real estate, so everybody's like, "Hey, Zach, I need a haircut," which is awesome because it actually you end up getting customers out of that, which is amazing. And when I first started real estate, there was a guy that I met that was supposed to be like kind of a mentor, and I was telling him that I used to have the barbershops and stuff, and he's like, "That's never going to help you in real estate." So almost every client that I've had has been from the barbershop in the past year from selling real estate. So I don't think that is true. Sorry. Some people that have been in the industry a really long time, and even in the real estate industry, they don't understand the networking, and it's like what people know, like, and trust about that person bleeds over into other jobs when you move over. So that's just the way it works. I didn't think this room was as bad. Before it was, had a bunch of junk in there, but it wasn't all smashed up like that. But there's the lock. I don't know if you can see that. They pried this thing open. Looks like they stuck something in here and busted it in. This is gonna be a flip home. All right, thank you. So, one more interesting thing. When I went to Lowe's, I bought a lock, a hasp that attaches to the door, and the key that goes into the lock obviously comes with the lock and all that. And then I bought some drill bits because I didn't have the certain kind that I needed to put the screws in. So I bought all that, and when I put the hasp on the lock, it occurred to me that, when I didn't really think about it because I'm an entrepreneur and I'm just going to do the job, and whatever needs to be done to make sure the property's secure, that's what's going to happen. I'll figure out the money part later as far as who pays for that and all that. I don't know. I paid for it because I wanted it secured. That's the way I thought about it. But a lot of people get stuck in the details of like, oh, well, I had to buy all this stuff, and is that a write-off? Or who's going to pay for that? I was like, I don't really give a crap. I don't give a crap who has to pay for it because the property needs to be secured. I represent the client. It's my duty. But interesting enough, when you do attach something to personal property, it becomes part of that property. So when I screwed that thing in, I was thinking about that when I learned what I learned in real estate. It's like, well, that's not mine anymore because it's fixed to the door, which I'm good friends with the investor or whatever. So I'm like, when he tears that door off, I'm gonna go dumpster it off and say, hey, can I get my hasp back if I need it? I don't really need it, but anyway, don't get worried about all the details. Just get your job done. Like, a lot of people just worry so much, and there are people on the back end that you can hire that do worry about the details, so you don't have to. You can just be an entrepreneur and go find another deal. And that's what I'm doing, and I hope you enjoyed this. So